Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Can you
Awesome,
hear me
man.
okay?
Loud and clear.
All right, man. I just want to say um thanks to you guys, man. You guys are awesome for free content. I just closed on my first deal um yesterday for 30 grand. And I just started
Wow, my
beginning of
lord.
this month. I started watching you guys beginning of this month, took action, and here I am.
Wow. So, share us some details. Tell us how you got it, and what was the challenge with it.
Well, well, I have a junk removal business.
Okay.
And so when I go and do these estimates, most of these homeowners are looking to sell their properties or are they moving. So it only makes sense for me. I mean, I came across you guys' video, and I was like, this makes sense. So I mean, the leads are coming to me naturally, so I'm right there on the spot. And most of these homeowners are looking to sell, so I make them an offer to buy the property instead of them having to clean it out and do all the work. I just take it off their hands and make a deal with them. So
Awesome, man. What market was this in?
I'm in Oklahoma City.
I, are you licensed?
I am not licensed.
Are you calling me from a jail cell?
No, I'm calling you from my house.
Oh, I thought you go to jail. I thought you just wholesale, you go straight to jail.
Yeah.
I thought they just like you pick up your check and then the cops pick you up and they just drop you in jail. I just that's the way I've been told, right? Like it's hilarious, dude. But
So like, keep in mind, he has a junk removal business. He sees people at their houses all the time, and now by using our content, he's figured the real gold is in the real estate.
yeah,
He can still operate his junk business. Guys, there's so many people you can connect with. You guys know, like, I'll let you in a little secret. I went around and met with every like estate dealer in my area. And because you know why? I found the ads they'd run in a newspaper. Listen, older people still read newspapers. I'm sorry. And they get a lot of inquiries to do clean outs in houses. And a lot of times they sometimes spend a week in a house and they hear all the conversations and they go, listen, the family's always bugging someone just to sell the house and just move on with their life. And so if you guys can network with people like this, imagine if this gentleman like didn't have any wholesaling experience, he just did the junk. He could pair up with someone like me and Zach and still get a really nice return. And if his passion is the junk business, that's great. But you're smart enough to recognize, 30K is a nice. You have to work your butt off in the junk removal business. So why not double dip it? You're already looking at people that got challenging pieces of real estate. And what better way to make an offer? Not only will I buy the house, I'll take all the junk in it as is. Here's where we need to be at. If that works, great. If not, I'll do the junk removal. I mean, it's brilliant, man. Like estate sale companies are phenomenal for this. Contractors, although a little more challenging, they're looking at beat up houses. Guys, look at people that are looking at houses every day. We've already talked about realtors, but people like this, it's a necessity. People that do the junk removal business, the estate clean out business. What's the other one? Moving, even type of moving businesses.
yeah.
It is unbelievable what you can find with these people.
Mailman also.
Contractors, you got to be careful with mailmen.
You
I
be
got a long
careful,
story-
but
I got a long story on that.
I know, but
A
hey,
mailman got busted like double dipping as a wholesaler, and they made an example of him, and it was local in Florida. And it's actually a guy I know well, and it's just like you got to be careful with like government officials. But anybody that reaches out to homeowners dealing with like stressful situations, and let me ask you this: how did you come about buying the house? Like, did they call you originally for some sort of junk removal quote?
Yes, that's what initially happened, and I did a quote. Either way, I mean, I was going to take it off their hands or
Yeah.
do the job itself.
Yeah.
So, they were very motivated to sell. So they gave me an offer first, and I countered. Let me see. ARV was 160.
Uh
I got it, locked it down for 47.
huh. See, that's a go for no type of guy.
I
So,
like it. I like how did you how the negotiations go down?
I basically used everything that was in the your freewholesaling.com. I did everything that was mentioned in there, and
Yeah.
mean, they're pretty motivated.
Like, did you get a price out of them first, or did you give them a low ball?
You know how it goes. I mean, first one to tell the price loses. So
yeah.
So they said the price
they were at 60. I got it down to 47.
Wow.
Woo!
So now he's added another layer to his business. He'll make an offer with the house and all the junk in it, or I can just do the junk and actually probably get a better price on the junk removal. I can't tell you guys. Listen, he's in junk removal business. That's great. A lot of you talk about getting into like the consignment business. Don't do it. Furniture is worthless. Am I right? Furniture is hard to move. It's like it's a dime a dozen in every house. And the real money is in the real estate if you can get it. So by him already being, how long you been in the junk business for?
2 years.
2 years. So now you got another layer. I'm hoping eventually he finds the opportunity where you can switch over to wholesaling, and then you could still do junk if you want to do that, or you could even refer it out. But
or
if you
get
could
employees,
do 30K,
you can get employees in there, and then you can do wholes. How much work do you have to do to make 30K in junk removal? Probably a lot of work, right?
I mean, in my business, I average around, I said 10, 15 a month.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the amount of physical labor to make 30K compared to the physical labor to do $30,000.
I mean, I work with, I just have 2 employees, just me and my wife and I.
Yeah.
It's a small operation.
What you do.
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of the best of both worlds, right?
Yeah. They kind of work together.
Yeah. And then I want you to be at the point where you're doing so many deals, you like roll your eyes when somebody wants junk removal.
Yeah.
Like, dang it, you don't want to sell it to me? Well, like, dude, it's a win-win, right? Like,
what'd your wife think of that?
Oh, she's excited. I mean, I could have honestly, I could have got more for this deal. Mm-hmm. I said I would have got 40, but I didn't want to. It's my first deal. I didn't want to be too greedy, you know.
Yeah.
But
so, what'd your wife think of the whole deal?
Oh, she's loving it, man. She's excited. And
do you think you were crazy at first?
Yeah, I mean, I was spending tremendous amount of hours just binge watching you guys and other channels, but you guys were the most honest guys on here. Yeah. And if those are you who's doubting this, I just started learning wholesale this month, September beginning. Took me 2 weeks nonstop watching your videos and implementing everything that I learned. And here I am at the 29th of this month, making 30 G's right here.
So now you're prepared when it comes up. And now, like the really cool thing is about like the estate business, the junk removal, the consignment whole business is you're already marketing to these people in a fashion anyway. So it's kind of already built in. So it's not really costing you any more money. And then my hope is you can do some more wholesaling, because like I refer a lot of that business out because that's not, unless you're in that business day to day, it's hard. It's like you don't understand how to move it, how to price it, and the trends going on to it. So you have a perfect in to offer your services. And then when you look at the house, you're like, but like, don't wait till they ask to offer to sell it to you. Just say, listen, you ever consider just selling the house as is with everything in it? And just see what they say. The worst they're going to do is say no to you, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
And that's a win-win because you get the junk business and the house.
Oh, yeah.
So, and the good thing about it, I got under contract the same day, found the buyer within an hour, and locked it up same day.
Boom!
That's awesome.
Like it.
Well, keep doing it. Congratulations. I think that's awesome. And I think you found a window. Like so many people think, oh, this is only going to happen once. Yeah. I'm telling you, it didn't happen by luck. It happened by design because you studied it. You started talking about it. You started looking for it, and bam, it like hit your lap. Now, it doesn't hit everyone's lap that easily, but like when you take it, run with it, man. I love it because you're going to see a lot more deals like that, especially in the next year coming up. I think you're going to have more opportunity than you have now. So
and on top of this, I got 3 more offers I'm making tomorrow. So on these projects that I'm working on.
So now you can do the whole wraparound deal. Like I'll buy it as is with everything in it, or you can price out the junk and you can make that price a little bit higher if they don't want to sell you the house.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Awesome.
Appreciate
I'm happy
it,
to hear it, man.
Love it.
Congrats.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Have a good